and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
Good morning, Huskies. Welcome to the Weekly on February 15th. I hope you all had a wonderful 3-day weekend and are ready to get down to business and do your schoolwork for this week. We are your student council hosts. I'm Sydney Norwood.
I'm Ella Leyland.
I'm Jackie Klesk.
I'm Dakota Hine.
I'm Sophia Phillips.
I'm Eiley Beimert.
Thanks, everyone. Now on to Dakota with the weather forecast.
Hey Huskies, for the weather this week, after a long time in this very cold weather, we'll begin to see temperatures warm up throughout the week, seeing temperatures in the double digits tomorrow and above freezing next Monday. Now, for Today in History. Today, February 16th in the year of 1923, in Egypt, after more than 5 years of searching and on the verge of giving up, archaeologist Howard Carter finally came across the tomb of King Tut. It was well worth the wait and perseverance, as unlike many tombs, this one was mostly intact and still containing its riches. Also on this day, in the year of 1968, the very first 911 call was placed by Rankin Fite, Speaker of the Alabama House of Representatives, after the number was chosen by AT&T for its simplicity, easiness to remember, and its lack of being an existing area code.
Oh, and don't bother calling 911 anymore. Here's the real number.
Now for student birthdays.
Thanks, Dakota. For birthdays this week, we had Caitlin Daria and Isabel Johanna, who had birthdays yesterday. And then Mackenzie M. from 9th grade, her birthday is on February 18th, and John Saunders' birthday is on February 20th. So congratulations for everyone who successfully completed another round trip around the sun, and we all wish you the best on your special day. Next, on to student shoutouts with Ivy.
For student shoutouts today, we have Anthony Burgos. I have loved seeing you get all caught up in your classes. Keep up the great work ethic to finish the year strong. History Day students. This is a big week, and we know you are stressed, but know we are rooting for you and believe that you can make history if you stay determined. Haley Thielen. Thank you for staying after and getting all caught up in civics. It's been a joy having you in person this semester, and I'm glad to see you starting off the semester on the right foot. Jackie, Kyla, Anna, and Ella. What an incredible effort you helped put together at the blood drive this month. How many people can say they helped 200 lives in their spare time? Now on to Jackie with the culture catchphrase.
Thanks, Eiley. Today's culture catchphrase is about owning your mistakes. We all can learn from our own and others' mistakes. It is an opportunity. It's hard to interpret mistakes or failures as anything but negative, but it's important to have a more positive mindset in order to grow from your experiences, good or bad. So if you make a mistake this week, I encourage you to find the part of that experience that made you grow and identify what you learned from it. Now on to Ella with classroom highlights.
Thanks, Jackie. For today's classroom highlights, in AP Gov, the students just finished taking their unit test on civil liberties and civil rights. And in Honors Senior Seminar, the students are reading Never Let Me Go, a dystopian science fiction novel about a group of children who are clones raised to be future organ donors. Very interesting. Now on to Sophia for our next segment.
Thanks, Ella. This week we'll have our science department on. So we have Miss Wood and Mr. Saunders. Hi, thank you for joining us, guys. So for the first question I have for you guys, what's your favorite lab that you guys do, whether it's in a normal year or this year?
You want me to go first? Okay. In chemistry, we do a bomb calorimeter lab where students engineer their own bomb calorimeters, and then we light food on fire in an attempt to measure its caloric content and practice our stoichiometry, which is as much fun to do as it is to say.
Stoichiometry.
So that's one of my favorites.
Those chemistry teachers always make you compete with blowing things up. Obviously, I don't have
You could have
any
gone first.
fancy like that. I know I should have gone first. Thank you, Mr. Saunders.
I think this year's been so crazy, and we've really been doing fewer labs than I ideally would want to. But I think anything that is open-ended to me, where I can see students kind of come up with their own methods as well as their own analysis, is just really rewarding to me as a teacher. So I'm going to totally bystab that question, Sophia.
Sounds good, Miss Wood. So what's your favorite unit or topic, Miss Wood? I know you love biology, and Mr. Saunders, you love like everything science, but do you have a favorite like unit or topic really?
You go first.
Oh, you want to go first now?
Yeah.
Well, I have just because I'm thinking bio now, because I'm seeing all of you bio students here. I really like what we're in right now. I really like inheritance, and there's so many applications to that, how it applies to the organism itself, but also how it plays out in populations and globally, which is what we'll get to when we look at evolution and ecosystems. That is really my passion. I like how the study of that really kind of makes me feel connected to everything else that's out there and living, and I kind of like sharing that.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
biology is the story of you, right? So like every single topic is amazing. But I too find genetics to be one of my favorites. So we're doing right now, as well as evolution, which is coming down the pipe pretty soon. So we've kind of hit like the sweet spot of content in biology for me as well. So I'm really excited about what we're up to.
Sounds fun, guys. I mean, I know I've been having fun with it. Miss Wood making us uncomfortable with breeding monsters. So
That is
my
just
last
an
question for
added
you guys-
bonus.
for you, but my last question is, do you have a favorite like science pun or joke? I know I've heard a lot of them throughout the years.
I'm constantly cracking jokes in biology, and nobody ever laughs. And I think maybe like my thymine is just off. But thank you. You guys will get that next unit. It'll be really funny. It's gonna kill. You'll see. I don't know, I was reading the paper over the weekend, and I saw that oxygen and magnesium went on a Valentine's Day date. And I was like, OMG. That's it. That's all I got. That's everything. I'm out.
Good one.
All my jokes are just, to amuse me, and I love when you guys sit there just staring at me blankly. It's so rewarding. It's great. I'm just gonna remind myself that when life gives me mold, I'm gonna make penicillin. So it's all good.
Thank you guys for joining us today. It was nice to hear all your corny jokes. Now we're on to Ella with our last segment.
One last note before we sign off. If you have any suggestions or recommendations of what you would like to hear on the weekly, please feel free to reach out to your StuCo members. We would love to hear your feedback. But that's all we have for today. Thanks for listening to Huskies. Have a great day, and remember that all behavior at NLA should contribute in a positive way to our learning environment.